Across the harsh lands of Africa, where every step influences survival, the cycle between predator and prey begins from the first moment. The Kalahari spans across 3 countries. Daytime temperatures can reach 113 Fahrenheit. Water is almost absent. Sand and dust spread across the landscape. Life continues to function in these conditions. Springbok antelopes move carefully through the shrubs. Ostriches cross hot dunes. Lions hold large territories. The pace of life is harsh, fast, and direct. Animals must move constantly to adapt to the dry environment. Every step and every hunt is a calculation for survival. In the Kalahari, every movement has significance. Prey must stay alert. Predators must move with precision. The grassland does not allow mistakes. The balance between hunting and being hunted continues. Each species maintains its role in this demanding cycle. The African wild dog does not rely on individual strength. It survives through speed. Coordination, and the ability to anticipate prey movement. Each member of the pack holds a specific tactical position. They move in a coordinated pattern to control spacing and opportunity. Survival includes more than hunting. The wild dogs face dangerous competitors such as hyenas and leopards. They evaluate risk. They select the correct moment to strike. They react quickly to changes in the environment. Continuous strategy and continuous pursuit are essential. Each hunt is a test. Each decision affects the stability of the pack. The grassland does not allow flexibility for mistakes. Even small movements can create larger conflict. The wild dogs must move with flexibility and combine speed, endurance, and constant observation. Survival behavior does not allow errors. Hunting, defense, and reaction all influence survival. Every action has calculation. Every movement has a defined purpose. The wild dogs hunt, protect territory, maintain pack structure, and face threats larger than expected. Each sequence shows the intense and precise activity of a hunting pack in a demanding grassland environment. Nothing occurs without a cause. Every movement and every reaction carries survival value. The hunt begins today with a single target, a hyena separated from its group. Without protection from the pack, the hyena must face danger alone. The wild dogs do not rush in immediately. They follow every step without stopping. Their strategy is to exhaust the hyena and use endurance to gain an advantage. The hyena responds with sudden aggressive force. It uses strong jaws to maintain distance and search for an escape opportunity. The number of wild dogs begins to create pressure. The wild dogs move in coordination with each individual, taking turns applying force. The hyena is gradually pushed into an unfavorable position. Every bite and every movement is calculated. Dust rises around them as impact sounds spread through the area. The hunt becomes a test of endurance, reflexes, and strategy. The isolated hyena must face a pack of wild dogs that is gaining the advantage. Every moment determines the outcome. The coordination, speed, and precise rhythm of the wild dogs become dominant and place the hyena in a difficult situation. The sequence illustrates the demanding survival cycle of the grassland. Blocked from behind, the hyena runs toward the river. It does not detect the eyes observing from below the still water surface. Exhausted, it jumps into the water in a desperate attempt to escape. Within seconds, the water surface erupts. A hidden predator launches a complete ambush. Powerful jaws close with force. The hunt ends unexpectedly and contradicts any prediction. The grassland does not allow certainty or complete safety. Every action, even when fast or accurate, can be altered by the environment or another predator. Within seconds, the situation changes completely. The predator becomes exhausted, plans and reflexes are interrupted. Breathing, movement, and physical strain become visible on every body. Each moment becomes critical. Wild dogs, hyenas, and other species must adapt continuously. Speed, endurance, and reaction ability determine survival. The harsh grassland shows that even the most capable predator must face unexpected outcomes. Nothing is certain. Nothing follows a predictable pattern. Every hunt and every reaction becomes part of the intense survival cycle where all species must remain alert and flexible to survive. It is breeding season. Inside a den, a litter of pups remains together. "12 pups lie closely packed, blind and fully dependent on the pack. Each adult holds an important role that includes food sharing and protection of the next generation. Every movement and every action contributes to the survival of the pups. Danger remains close. Hyenas, which are twice as heavy and 3 times as strong, enter wild dog territory. The wild dogs do not retreat. They push the hyenas away from the area that protects the pups. Each step and each bite is calculated to protect the pups and maintain territory. To feed the pups, the wild dogs must hunt wildebeest calves that weigh up to 330 pounds, which is nearly 3 times their own body weight. Strategy is their most effective tool. They do not attempt to kill immediately. They weaken the prey by biting the legs, abdomen, and muzzle in a continuous pattern until the prey slows and collapses. The food is brought back to the den. It is chewed and regurgitated for the pups. Each adult uses its energy to ensure the survival of the next generation. The pack moves with precision, hunts efficiently, and protects the young. Each moment illustrates the intense survival cycle of the grassland, where speed, endurance, and constant coordination are required. Victory and failure exist only for brief moments. No species maintains dominance permanently. The environment selects the individuals that adapt successfully. The wild dogs move, hunt, and protect their young. Every action connects directly to survival. Life continues without pause. The rhythm of survival remains constant, demanding, and precise. Every step and every movement forms part of the continuous survival cycle of the grassland. The wild dogs continue moving while searching for energy. An opportunity appears in the form of a young leopard under a tree. The mother leopard rests on a high branch and does not detect the approaching danger. The wild dogs observe and recognize that the cub has moved far enough from the mother. They advance quickly and silently. An ambush formation develops. The cub detects the danger too late. It does not possess enough speed to escape. The wild dogs surround the cub and direct every movement toward the target. The mother leopard reacts in time and descends rapidly to attempt rescue. She faces a significant difference in numbers. The larger group dominates the situation. The wild dogs complete the hunt. The grassland becomes silent, with only dust and tracks remaining. time passes and the loss becomes a calculated weight. The mother leopard remains in position. When one wild dog separates from the pack, the distance closes. There is no sound and no warning. A rapid leap concludes the encounter. A precise bite ends the isolated threat without allowing a reaction. When the pack returns, it is too late. The sequence concludes. Each moment demonstrates the demanding survival system of the grassland. Coordination, speed and strategy determine outcomes. Hunts, counterattacks, and defensive responses occur continuously and shape the survival cycle. Dawn appears over the African grassland. The first rays of sunlight pass through a thin layer of mist and illuminate the wide open plain. This is where survival begins and where death is present from the first moment. Every newborn calf faces continuous challenges. Each day and each minute becomes a test of speed, endurance, and reflexes. Being born on the grassland means receiving a limited chance of survival. Not all individuals survive. Only those with sufficient agility, strong muscles, and accurate reflexes can endure the threats around them. The calves must run, avoid danger, and learn self-protection in a highly competitive environment. A running step or a turn can change the result. All senses remain fully active, and every movement has a purpose. This is a demanding survival cycle where instinct and physical strength are tested from the first minute. Only individuals that are fast enough, strong enough, and sufficiently fortunate can survive the first day and continue life on the grassland. They must remain ready for the next survival challenges. During the birthing season, the African grassland becomes filled with new life. Within 3 weeks, 500,000 wildebeest calves are born. 24,000 calves appear each day, and nearly 1,000 appear each hour. A newborn must stand within minutes and must run before 1 hour has passed. There is no alternative. It must run or die. The survival ability is tested from the first second. Predators move nearby. Hyenas, wild dogs, lions, and cheetahs move carefully and observe. They search for signs of weakness and any misstep from the calves. The pressure from predators creates a harsh survival environment where every action influences the outcome. The statistics are severe. Only 1 out of 10 calves survives to adulthood. Many collapse within hours. Every moment becomes a test of speed, reflexes, and stamina. Dust rises around them as grass is trampled by both calves and predators. Life begins with intense challenges, where only the fast, strong, and fortunate continue to survive and face the next threats. High above the ground, inside dense branches, a leopard cares for its cubs. The 2 cubs are 3 months old and not yet independent. To produce milk, the mother leopard must leave the nest and move away from the safest location. The cubs remain on a high branch where predators rarely reach. The mother leopard moves down to the grassland to hunt. She detects a young antelope that weighs about 66 pounds. The prey is large enough to feed the entire family. She brings the antelope down quickly and uses her body strength to drag the prey up the tree to protect it from other predators. However, the scent of blood spreads through the area. Predators nearby detect it and move closer. Hyenas, wild dogs, and other carnivores follow and wait for an opportunity. The environment becomes tense, and the pace of the grassland becomes direct and intense. Every step and every jump of the mother leopard carries survival value. She must complete the task and return the prey to the cubs before other predators arrive. Each moment has a direct impact on survival. The lions detect the scent of the prey. They move quickly with stable steps. The mother leopard does not have the ability to face them. She leaves the prey to maintain her own safety. A young lion climbs onto the tree trunk to search for remains. It detects the two leopard cubs hiding in a hollow. Its body is too large to force entry into the opening. It scratches and produces low sounds but cannot reach them. After repeated attempts, the young lion stops. The pride leaves, and the two cubs survive because the tree trunk is hollow and because the opening is small. The mother leopard returns and produces soft vocal sounds. The cubs exit the hollow and reunite with her. Another day of survival ends, and a lesson in threat detection and concealment is reinforced. Every moment holds survival value, and every movement is evaluated. Several weeks later, the cubs have stronger bodies. The mother leopard decides to bring them to the ground for the first time. A new threat waits nearby. A strange male leopard enters the territory and poses a direct risk that includes killing the cubs to gain breeding advantage. The mother leopard moves to block the threat and protect the cubs. At the same time, another predator observes from a distance. And follows every movement. The environment becomes tense, and every action influences survival. The hyenas observe in silence. They do not move quickly, and they wait for an opportunity. The sound of the cub changes the situation. The mother leopard faces a decision to either drive away the intruding male leopard or reach the cub. The protective behavior of the mother leopard becomes the priority. The mother leopard breaks away from the male leopard. She moves directly toward the hyenas and passes through the difference in size and number. In the decisive moment, she pulls the cub away from the jaws of the hyena. The grassland does not provide a second chance. Every moment can determine life or death. The mother leopard protects the cub. The hyenas continue to observe and move. The cub learns to avoid danger. The environment remains tense, and each movement, sound, and step creates a direct and intense rhythm. The cub is still young, but the experience strengthens reflexes and awareness. The mother leopard continues to monitor the surroundings and remains prepared for the next threat. The grassland does not allow errors, and each individual must react with accuracy and speed. Only individuals with sufficient awareness speed and physical strength can survive. Each confrontation, each scar, and each movement becomes measurable evidence of the survival cycle of the grassland. Under the thick layer of leaf litter, a predator remains hidden. The Gaboon viper lies motionless among dense grass and tree roots and blends with the forest floor. The pattern on its scales matches the ground and makes detection difficult. Prey can pass within a few feet without detecting the viper. In nature, the ability to remain concealed provides a survival advantage. The Gaboon viper possesses the longest fangs among snakes, and they reach up to 2 inches. Each bite injects strong venom that affects the nervous system within seconds. The venom is not the most significant factor. The strength of the viper lies in its ability to wait. The Gaboon viper can remain motionless for hours or even days and maintain the perfect position to strike when a target appears. Every movement of the prey is tracked by the viper, and every detail is important. When the correct moment arrives, the venom prevents the prey from reacting. The combination of effective camouflage, strong venom, and the ability to wait transforms the Gaboon viper into one of the most efficient predators in the forest. Every movement serves a survival purpose, and every animal that passes near the viper faces immediate danger. The Gaboon viper does not move often, but each movement influences survival in the dense forest. Wild Africa extends across a wide and demanding landscape under intense sunlight. Herds of wildebeest and springbok move continuously across grasslands and open plains. They search for food and water, and each step also places them in danger. The herds provide a consistent food source for predators. Lions, cheetahs, and hyenas observe and wait for the correct moment to strike. Each calf and each weak individual becomes an easy target. Each day becomes a sequence of challenges where survival depends on speed, awareness, and movement. Wild Africa operates on a continuous survival rhythm. Every herd and every predator contributes to the cycle of the grassland. Life exists on a narrow boundary where prey and predators confront each other directly without leniency. The cheetah is a primary predator on the grassland. Its body has evolved to reach maximum speed and to hunt across open plains. It is a large cat capable of chasing prey over short distances at extreme speed. The two black stripes that run from the eyes to the mouth are biological features. They reduce glare from sunlight and help maintain focused vision during a chase. The eyes and sensory organs work together to detect each movement of prey. Each stride and each leap is calculated with precision. The cheetah uses its body, claws, and tail for balance to execute rapid acceleration. The combination of speed, focus, and directional control makes it an effective predator. On the grassland, the cheetah holds an important role in the food chain and helps control herbivore populations and maintain ecological balance. The hunt of the cheetah begins with complete patience. It does not rush toward prey with force. Instead, the body, fur pattern, and facial markings reduce visibility and detection. The cheetah moves quietly and with careful foot placement to avoid disturbing sand or vegetation. It reduces the distance slowly while maintaining complete silence. Each movement is calculated, and each step aims toward the final objective of reaching the prey without detection. All sensory systems activate. The eyes observe, the ears detect sound, and the nose receives scent. The perfect moment may appear for only a few seconds. When the opportunity arrives, acceleration occurs with precision, speed, and efficiency. Camouflage and approach technique determine success. Speed and muscle power only reach maximum effect when the prey is within striking distance. Each hunt becomes a test of strategy, reflexes, and coordination. The cheetah uses the terrain, grass, shrubs, and patterns of light and shadow to increase hunting efficiency. This method allows the cheetah to maximize its chance of capturing prey without wasting energy. It maintains its essential role in the food chain and in the wider ecosystem. The target is identified. A Thompson gazelle grazes on the plain and does not detect the threat. The cheetah lowers its body and advances with precise steps while using grass and vegetation as natural cover. The distance decreases gradually and the moment of action approaches. When the opportunity appears, the cheetah accelerates. Its long and flexible body drives forward across the ground. The fastest land animal can reach 56 to 75 miles per hour within seconds. A deep chest supplies continuous oxygen to the muscles. A flexible spine generates long and powerful strides. The precise strike ends the chase. The prey becomes motionless, while the cheetah has used a large amount of energy. It must feed quickly to restore muscle function. On the grassland, no meal remains completely safe. The scent of fresh meat travels far and attracts other predators. A group of hyenas appears and moves from several directions. The cheetah is not adapted for long combat. It is built for short bursts of speed and not for defending against large groups. In front of the hyenas, the cheetah must decide. It must choose between preserving its life or protecting the prey. It chooses to retreat. The cheetah moves to a safe distance and focuses on conserving energy and preparing for the next hunting opportunity. On the grassland, speed can be more important than holding a kill, and survival always takes priority. A small animal begins to move. It weighs only about 20 pounds. Its influence extends beyond its size. This is the honey badger, one of the most resilient carnivores in Africa. Its black and white coat functions as a warning pattern. Across millions of years, it has developed strong defensive traits. It does not avoid danger. It does not hide. Every step shows stability in hazardous environments. Its skin is almost 0.8 inch thick and difficult to penetrate. Its immune system tolerates snake venom and bee stings. This is a natural protection developed through evolution. Defense is only one part of its abilities. The honey badger hunts, searches for food, and protects its territory effectively. It moves quickly and flexibly. It reacts immediately to threats. The combination of a solid body and agile combat abilities leaves it with almost no natural predators. Its habitat ranges from shrubs to dry grasslands. Every species in these areas must evaluate every movement. In each encounter, the honey badger maintains control. It remains in an active position, even when facing venomous snakes or aggressive bees. Evolution has equipped it with endurance, resistance, and fast reaction speed. The decisive factor is not muscle power or body mass. The key lies in its ability to face hazards directly and continuously. Every sequence of the honey badger shows intense activity and clear survival behavior. The honey badger is omnivorous. Its diet includes more than 60 species. It hunts and searches for food from small insects to small mammals. Its claws are about 1.6 inches long. They are sharp and strong. They are built to dig through compact soil. In 1 hour, it can dig down nearly 1.6 feet. It uses this ability to reach prey or create shelter. This digging skill allows it to access food sources, protect itself, and expand territory. Each digging motion is precise and forceful. Its muscles and reflexes work together to handle nearby risks. At dusk, the sun lowers over the grassland. A female honey badger rests at the entrance of a burrow. Inside, 3 young badgers remain still. They are only 6 weeks old. The area around the burrow contains several threats. A solitary hyena patrols the territory. Its nose detects unfamiliar scents. It senses a vulnerable presence. The honey badger and its young cannot react quickly. Every movement can be detected. The burrow provides temporary shelter. It cannot fully protect them from a solitary predator. The hyena is an opportunistic predator. Young animals from many species fall within its target range. It moves slowly but steadily toward the burrow. Its nose identifies the scent of potential prey. Its body prepares for action. Its hunting behavior keeps it moving forward. Inside the burrow, the female honey badger wakes up. Her defensive behavior activates immediately. The confrontation lasts only a few seconds. It is intense and highly focused. The honey badger maintains a stable stance. The hyena charges forward with speed and force. The honey badger reacts immediately. It moves sideways and bites the front leg of the hyena. The hyena produces a loud sound and moves backward. It does not stop the attack. It rushes forward again as sand rises and spreads around the area. The impact sounds travel across the grassland. The honey badger strikes with accuracy and aims each bite at a vulnerable point. The hyena loses the ability to continue the attack. The honey badger returns to the burrow and moves with caution. The three young badgers inside shift slightly and do not show awareness of the recent fight. They return to feeding and fall asleep. The environment becomes quiet again. The grassland remains harsh, but the honey badger family is safe once more. Every moment of the confrontation demonstrates survival behavior and physical capability. It shows the complete sequence from the initial response to the conclusion of the conflict.